Sup Nerds, Free 99 here, having a nibble at Tide of Tactics, a medieval turn-based tactics. It's being developed and published by Lyrical Games. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find a link in the description. Let's march in. So we've got River Island, we've got a small bridge, and we've got a tactical forest. I guess since this one is locked, we have only 2 to mess with. This one's a bigger map, so let's check it out. We've got Fog of War, yes or no. I'm gonna stick with yes. It's more fun not seeing what the enemy's doing. Difficulty slider, not bad. We'll stick to normal. We could generate more or less gold. We'll keep everything at 1 times. Extra starting gold for the second player. It's defaulted to yes, so we'll stick with that. We've got a player, Wilhelm, open field commander, +2 attack on grass and road tiles for 2 turns. Trade Republic, 10 extra gold per turn per village. That's not bad. Merchant. When a merchant unit is in a village at the end of the turn, that village counts as 2 villages for the gold per turn calculation. This unit can't attack. Merchants can capture villages and castles. 40 gold, 5 movement, 4 vision. So that's the merchant class. Everything else is grayed out aside from 2 kings. We've got Herald. Heal all units for 5. Your castles have 8 HP instead of 5, so I guess they take longer to capture. Baronet, same as the knight unit, but has the ability to give 1 surrounding unit an extra turn instead of moving and attacking. Baronet gives double active ability chance. 90 gold, 3 movement, 2 vision. Seinfrith? Am I pronouncing that right? Trained eyes, +1 vision on enemy units. On every unit, my bad. Horse archer, ranged cavalry unit, 100 gold, 6 movement, 4 vision, 2 range. I like the idea of money. We'll take Wilhelm and then we'll let the computer decide between whatever. Well, I kind of want him to choose one of the other 2. And I think we'll give him Herald. Why not? Tactical forest loading in. It doesn't seem to be that this game has any sort of tutorial. It just expects you to know how to play tactics style games. Select a blue village tile to build a unit. Oh, so it does have a bit of a tutorial. Okay. We got swordsman, knight, spearman, pikeman, light cavalry. That looks like a mouse, not a horse. Heavy cavalry just has the same cavalry unit, but with more armor. Archers, crossbowmen, handgunner. I thought that said headhunter. A wagon. Trebuchet, ballista cannon, and we got the merchant, which is our class unit, I would assume. Yeah, so if you've never played any tactics game, since this game has no sort of tutorial, it's pretty easy. You're basically trying to keep your castle safe from the enemy units. The enemy castle is right here. There are usually like 1 or 2 spawn locations. In this case, we have 1. And then there are a few neutral locations that we can capture. And then, as you saw in the beginning, each captain, commander, military head, what have you, has their own specialty in what they're doing. We have chosen the merchant, which means we get more money. And more money means more units. And faster when trying to get stuff like the handgunner. So yeah, let's see what kind of game this is. Let's build a merchant. Because I want to start grabbing this place. There are no actions left. To end the turn, press the button at the bottom right. Okay, so there is a bit of a tutorial. Select a unit to move or attack. Blue tiles are to move and red tiles are to attack. Ah, I see what they mean. We can go directly onto this village and try to capture it. I believe we just stay there and it works. They have a knight coming to us. Villages add gold per turn. To capture a village, position an infantry unit on it, and the next turn, select the green tile. Next turn, select the green... Ah, okay. So we have now captured it. We have 200 bucks to deal with. And they have somebody coming to us. We could go straight for the headhunter. Unfortunately, I think we need somebody on a horse. Cannon is 200. No, cannon is... Yeah, cannon is 200. The ballista is 150. Where did I see the heavy cavalry? Movement of 6, but they won't be able to move this turn. A sight of 3. I'm guessing this is what they're good against and terrible against. Ooh. Okay, I thought like hovering over these will show you what it is. I think it's just showing our merchant that's on the village that we just captured. We could do light cavalry. It doesn't really show how much strength they have. It's just one is more expensive than the other. We'll do the light cavalry. Because you captured this turn, I guess your turn is over. Where did their knight go? We lost a vision of them, which is already scaring me. We could move up here. That's not bad. Make our way to the next spot. And then we can... Okay, they're going to try to capture that. We might have issues there. Luckily for us, we do have this location. Crossbowmen... So these are basically the same. One is just more expensive and has more buffs and debuffs. Or, I guess, weaknesses and resistances. Archer can move more, though. We could just go all-in cavalry because we have all the money. Why not? Let's flex our dough. We'll move up here just to try to contest this. And then we'll make another heavy cavalry. That'll do it for now. We'll end our turn. They're coming to kill our merchant, which is very unfortunate. I like the attack animations. They can't capture that. To win, capture all enemy castles. Siege castles to reduce their HP. When a castle reaches 0 HP, position an infantry unit on it and press the green tile to capture it. Okay, cool. So it's more than just murdering the opponent's castle. We also have to capture it. Which means... Do you count as cavalry? I'm not entirely sure. But we can go into the forest and then attack them. Ooh, they have their own cavalry coming. Alright, well, they're dead. Well, they're down to 1 health. They're going to be capturing that, which I don't like. We need to send our forces in and maybe get some more vision. There is another guy in here. Good thing we checked. We'll go ahead and attack them. They're straight dead. They are so gone. We'll go ahead and produce a couple of merchants here just because they give us money. And we can use them to capture more places. They're gonna try to attack. We have heavy cavalry. They have light cavalry. Therefore, we do more damage to them. They have captured this. But unfortunately, because their unit is inside the village, they can't really summon more units. So that's really good for us. We're just gonna take them out. This should be a win. Perfect. They only had 1 health to begin with. That used all of their movement. What if we send you off to spy? Ooh, we couldn't go any further because this was blocking the path. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And then we lost vision here because nobody's standing there. So we should move you... we can't go to the other side of this. That is a little annoying. But we can move you still... Well, we should just attack you. Just take you out. They're down to 3 health. We're still down to 8. That's fine. You are going to go this way to capture that. And you will go this way to try to capture that. I guess we need more damage. Which means... I would like also units that can move is the thing. Well, I mean, why not? We'll flex our money. Let's go for more heavy cavalry. They did nothing to us. We did 4 to them. And then now they're barraging us with arrows from far away. Are you kidding me? Okay, cool. But not really. But also cool. They have heavy infantry down there. But we are still at full health, which is doing us a lot of favors. We could start moving you around like that. They're down to one guy. That's fine. Do we have better against you? They are down to one. Okay, so they'll keep that for one more turn. We can move you just a tad bit closer. We really don't want to die to this. We should start attacking you. They're down to 7. I feel confident enough in moving you up a bit. And then you can start coming in from down here. You can fortify this location. Take them out. Max health versus just one dude left. What do we want to build next? I guess we need to start taking out the tower. We have $230. I see no reason not to... Well, we could just start building cannons. They move on 2, and they're really good at taking out buildings. Sight of 2. Yeah, I mean, they're siege weapons, and this is the best one because it gives the most sight. They all move at 2. So we'll build the one... Can I right-click? Can I close? I can close. Okay, so this one is closer to the place, so we'll build it there. And then you can just have a merchant on top of you. That way... Oh, we only have 30 bucks left. I don't think we can buy anything for 30 bucks. Okay, well, then I guess we'll end our turn. They're shooting our guy. They're down to 2 health. That is very unfortunate. That was all that they can do? Okay, awesome, because they just built this unit. That is totally fine. You need to move away a bit so that you can... Oh, you still can't get any closer. Okay, that's fine then. We'll start attacking you. They didn't even take any damage. This unit is too low on health. We'll move you a little bit closer. You only move properly on the road. I see the forest. Bottom left corner. It needs a movement of 3 to get cross. I see. So we do have to take you through the road path. I understand. Can we finally take you out? Is my question. You're down to 3 people. You're down to 0 people. That's perfect. You can almost get there. We can siege you next turn, which means the rest of you need to start going up here. Although they can still summon somebody. So I guess we'll do that. We have 150. I believe building merchants said something about these count as 2, so we get more money from them. We'll end it here. There's their archers starting to take out our heavy cavalry. They built some more dudes in there, so that's annoying. We do have 310 gold. I think we'll just sit on that in case our people die. And then we can just recoup our losses. Can we take you out with the 2 that we have? They're down to 4. We're down to 6. Light cavalry comes in. The 4 get taken out. Perfect. Now that means if we're standing on top, they shouldn't be able to summon anything. You can go up here. Attack into them. Are you able to attack back? Okay, we don't even attack. Cool, we did like no damage because they were at full health and we only had 2 dudes. We should have started with this. Then it would have been a little bit more even. But that's no matter because we got these dudes. They're down to 1. We couldn't take it out. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. But we should be able to finish this off in... Oh, it's snowing now. That's cool. They couldn't do anything, which is nice for us. But I'm not entirely sure if the snow does anything. We'll start with you. We'll move you to here. Which means you're going to need to move away in order for the cannon to be closer. So we will start with you moving up here. You can attack them. This should finish them off. Perfect. You can now take this. You can actually take this. And then you can start moving towards the castle yourself. Take this route. You can start moving to the castle yourself. You'll take this route. And then you will come in down here. We'll end our turn. They can't do anything. We'll capture this. Oh. It's just a victory because the enemy can no longer make units. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Bit of a short video here. I mean, there's really not much to it. If you've ever played any games like Command and Conquer, well, not really Command and Conquer, more like Advanced Wars, then this type of game should be very, very intuitive to you. Again, it's called Tide of Tactics. You can find it on Steam, just like every other demo that I stumble across. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.